Happy Monday, everybody. Here's hoping you had a fantastic weekend. Thanks for tuning in for our digital edition of Wake Up Charlotte. We'll get to a lot of stuff to talk about and a lot of news in just a minute. But first, let's check in with Larry Sprinkle, who's got a look at your Monday forecast.
And good morning. We had some patchy fog out this morning, a little bit of light rain, a little drizzle here and there. Otherwise, should be a pretty mild day today. Take a look at hour by hour. 10 a.m. in the upper 60s. Mid-70s as we head right into the afternoon, and late tonight, early tomorrow morning, we'll see a little bit of clearing. Temperatures should still be in the mid to upper 60s. So the mild weather is in place for several days. Tomorrow's high near 80, upper 70s on Wednesday, and again on Thursday. Big changes as we head into this upcoming weekend. The difference between the two weekends: last weekend, very warm and very rainy. This weekend, dry and kind of chilly out there. Low Saturday morning, 44, high 62. Sunday morning, we're down to 40 degrees with a high of 66 degrees, but great weather for that game at Bank of America Stadium. Chicago Bears coming to town to take on the Carolina Panthers. That is your forecast this morning, Ben.
All right, Larry, thanks. Turning to some of the top stories of the day in your morning rush. Today, CMS pre-K students will head back to the classroom full time. CMS spent more than $250,000 on PPE to keep students safe. That includes things like face shields, masks, cleaning supplies, thermometers. Kindergarten and elementary schoolers will return to classrooms on November 2nd. Meanwhile, Rock Hill Schools is going to consider switching to full in-person learning. Under the new plan, pre-K through second grade will return on November 9th. And the school board will consider things like safety measures and staffing. They're going to talk about that tonight at a meeting. They plan to send out a survey to teachers and parents before making a final decision. Charlotte area transit system could soon receive more money to help keep you safe on its buses. Charlotte City Council will consider adding $55 million to the CAT's budget at a meeting tonight. The money will go towards COVID-19 relief and increased safety measures. Chase Elliott taking the checkered flag at the Bank of America Roval 400 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. 8 drivers advancing to the next round of the Cup Series playoffs. Cars were equipped with rain tires, which has only happened 3 other times in Cup Series history.
And that will seal it with 3 seconds remaining.
The Carolina Panthers beating the Atlanta Falcons 23-16. It is their 3rd straight win. Also, the Panthers' 3rd win without star running back Christian McCaffrey. And that has a lot of you fired up this morning. That's what's trending this morning in Charlotte. Even without McCaffrey, the team's still doing quite well. A lot of other players instead picking up the slack. The Panthers passing out game balls to different players. Running back Mike Davis, who filled in for McCaffrey, getting one of those game balls. A special moment for him, too. His family was in Atlanta for the game. They all sported number 28s. He grew up there in that area. Meanwhile, quarterback Teddy Bridgewater giving away a game ball to a young fan in the stands. After his this 3rd straight win, a lot of you optimistic about the rest of the season. C-Dub says he's queuing up Sweet Caroline as part of the team's newest locker room tradition. And DJ says he thinks they could go all the way to the playoffs. People starting to feel a little bit more optimistic about our Panthers. Let us know how you're feeling. Use the hashtag WakeUpCLT. Are they going to go all the way? Some people now say, yeah, maybe they will. Meanwhile, today, Supreme Court confirmation hearing set for Judge Amy Coney Barrett. They're going to get underway. And Wake Up Charlotte's Tracy Potts has the latest from D.C.
Thank you very much, Ms.
In her opening statement, Judge Amy Coney Barrett says a judge must apply the law as it is written, not as the judge wishes it were, even if that means they don't like the results. Lawmakers plan to question her on the Affordable Care Act. The Supreme Court hears that case 1 week after the election.
She is being sent on assignment to the Supreme Court by President Trump, and we know what that assignment is: eliminate the Affordable Care Act.
Democrats are asking the Justice Department for what's missing from her application, a 2006 letter opposing women's reproductive rights.
A vote for Judge Barrett is very simple. It's a vote to take health care away from 20 million Americans. It's a vote to strip protections.
Judge Barrett is expected to attend in person. At least 4 lawmakers will appear virtually. One tested positive. Others, including Vice Presidential nominee Kamala Harris, are concerned about the lack of precautions.
We've managed to have hearings for months in a way that has been safe and has protected everyone's safety. The delay tactics of the Democrats aren't going to work.
President Trump is back on the campaign trail today with a rally in Florida declaring himself COVID-free.
Yes, and not only that, it seems like I'm immune.
The president has been cleared by his doctor, who did not say if the president tested negative for the virus. Tracy Potts, NBC News.
Time now to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. Most people probably feeling a little overwhelmed by this election, let's be honest. A lot of people just ready for it to be over. They're tired of all of it, understandably so. But listen to this, getting involved in politics right now might actually make you feel less stressed.
Casting a ballot in this election is good for your mental health. Let's connect the dots. Research shows the act of voting is linked to your overall well-being. Experts say being politically active often leads to a sense of empowerment. In return, it helps eliminate psychological distress. Political activism is also linked to your general happiness. Studies show many voters experience mental satisfaction, resulting in heightened levels of joy. And voting is also known to minimize stressors associated with discrimination. Researchers right here in North Carolina at NC State found people who frequently experience racism may become more resilient if they are politically active. So, whether you're going in person or you applied for an absentee ballot, know your vote can benefit more than just the nation. And that is Connecting the Dots.
And now to some stories to keep you and your family safe and sound on this Monday. If you struggle to get out of bed in winter months, blame your brain. New research shows it's actually harder to wake up when it's cold outside. That's because parts of the brain are normally activated by daylight in the morning. In the darker, colder months, it takes a lot of extra effort to get your brain up and running. Some experts say an alarm clock that mimics the sunrise, the light in it, could help. Of course, when it's cold outside, you want to snuggle under the blankets as well. That makes it harder. Well, if you still aren't sure what broke up your last relationship, it may have been your taste in food. A new survey found 1 in 7 people would end a relationship over their partner's food taste. People say they are more likely to judge a date by their food choices than their shoes, their car, income level. I guess make sure don't get that pineapple on that pizza on the first date. Maybe judging you. Of course, you can judge us and wake up with us every morning, 4:30 a.m. on Wake Up Charlotte. We hope to see you there.